Here we go. I played the first track of this and then a little bit of the second track. I'm pretty terrible at Super Mario Kart for what it's worth. Like, I don't consider myself bad at Mario Kart games, but Super Mario Kart is like a totally different thing. They had definitely not figured out the format, at least not to the point it is now. And I did okay on the tracks I did, so I think I'm hoping that the players aren't going to find this frustratingly challenging.
I played a lot of Mario Kart, all of them really, but especially this one and 8, and I do not know what the hell I'm looking at. I recognized the basic layout of it from the second cup's last round, but that's not what this is.
It's using that thing where you can cross a piece of track, so it does cross itself in the middle. It's fairly similar to the last track of, what is it, the first or second cup?
Star Cup, I think. Flower Cup, maybe? Flower Cup. But yeah, if you miss that jump, which it's not too easy to do, but if you do miss it, you're in big trouble. You lost the whole lap.
I couldn't find anywhere where the track names were listed, so I had pulled up BizHawk to open the time trial mode to get the names of the tracks, and then got so tired of listening to the music on loop for the last half an hour that I shut it down like 10 minutes before this race started, which was dumb. Should have just opened it 10 minutes before the race started.
I would say that this map is not too bad. It seems pretty generous with the boost pads. That's the kind of thing that the players get more out of than the AI usually.
Right.
We had a couple disqualified, and a couple people made it.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get 4th or better per track to move on, and you do only get a set number of lives.
Yeah, that's the part that I don't like about
per cup. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. So this is I guess Mario Kart Stadium. It's just listed as MK Stadium in game.
Yeah, sure it is. I know what that looks like, and it is not this really, but you know, I guess it's been downgraded a little bit in terms of.
Well, based on the description from the romhacking.net page, it says featuring many different stages not seen before and original variations on them not found in Mario Kart 8 or Super Mario Kart. So I think the idea is that like some of these are homages to like Mario Kart 8 levels, some of them are styled after Super Mario Kart levels, but they're all like obviously taking fairly generous artistic liberties.
Yeah, they don't have the ability to do too much with floors, so they tried to do this 8, and that's where the bad part of this map is. They shouldn't have maybe done that this way. It's just a really sharp turn out of the thing. It feels really unnatural. The figure 8 is probably one of the easiest courses in Mario 8. Like, cannot lose against the AI in that one. Even at 200cc, you're gonna make it probably if you just drive straight.
The real issue with Super Mario Kart, if you're someone who has played a lot of Mario Kart and you kind of come back to this, is you expect power sliding to be your saving grace for a lot of your movement. But I really think that in order to succeed at Super Mario Kart, you really have to use the brake a lot more than anyone really does, unless you're a big fan of the 200cc in the new Mario Kart 8.
For just a little bit of time there, maybe 1 second, I saw Joystick Hero shoot from 2nd place to 8th instantly. The map read him wrong in position, but then he crossed the line, got it finished.
You hate to see it.
Here comes Pink Land. Most players are here now.
Does seem like we've got quite a few here, though. I think based on the trouble that they're having, which is probably not terribly surprising, I'm interested to see if we get anyone clearing the Mushroom Cup. But you know, there certainly is enough time on the clock. People could clear multiple cups, maybe the whole thing.
Yeah, if they want to, I would probably give them points for every map that they cleared. If they wanted to just do the first one in each set, if they really can't be. It depends on how hard these are. This one looks pretty rough too. I'm not sure how well I would do with this. It's hard to say. I think I would need to lose each one once to be able to do these.
And I think that's the big thing too, is that like the little mini map you have at the bottom is not really communicating enough information for you to race the track blind. I think you really do need to lose every track once to have seen enough of it to make sense of what to do.
This pink one is
really something.
It is out there in terms of eye-searing pain and driving pain. Oh, fell into the drink. See, there's a boosted jump you can do, but it's super bad news. Don't want to do that. I wish you could turn the giant map off and just have a bigger screen.
Oh, I can pretty much guarantee it's taking up half the screen so they don't have to do as much calculation for the Mode 7 portion.
Yeah. This game already runs a little slow. It looks like Rob has found a warp through the wall. Which maybe they didn't want, but there's maybe some shenanigans you could do here.
I think Super Mario Kart is one of my great examples I bring up when I talk about how surprised I am whenever a bad first game ends up spawning a successful franchise. Like, I feel like if you made this game, given how challenging and kind of clumsy it is to control, I really feel like I would be unsurprised if they never made another Mario Kart game. Like, it just totally poisoned the well.
This game series is one of those go-tos like everyone seems to play. Like if you go to college,
it's incredible. Yeah,
it crosses all the boundaries. Like if you're at a party, everyone will know how to play Mario Kart. Like some of them might not know how to drift, but they've played it before.
They might tell you they don't play video games, but you say you're gonna bust out Mario Kart, and they're like, yeah, sure.
You don't really get that with too many other games. Like maybe like Tetris or something, but that one's even more diverse in skill level.
Sure.
Mario Kart's mostly you either don't know how to drift or you do, and then there's the third tier is you're just an absolute god. There's no, it's just those three tiers of Mario Kart.
So this track that everyone is on right now is Sweet Canyon.
I feel like I maybe know what map that is in Mario Kart 8 referencing, and
there is a Sweet Canyon, yeah, in Mario Kart 8. It's the one that's all the junk food, and you get shot through the cannon to the top of the mountain, and then you drive down it.
It's interesting how much I like that map and don't like this one.
Well, get used to it. There's a lot more of that to come, I bet.
I feel like the ticket to these is to make them as easy as reasonable.
I do think that Super Mario Kart in general, ROM hack or no ROM hack, would benefit from removing the fourth to qualify.
I think you could probably fix the player's troubles by changing the engine to 50cc.
That's probably true.
But yeah, some of them are winning this now.
Yeah.
And I don't know that it would be fair to them to change it at this point.
No. No, in hindsight, doing 50cc might have just been, if not more fair, more fun, at least.
It's a little slower, but they get hurt by that more than you. This jump is silly as heck. I just watched Rob fall out of third place into 8th real fast because of that jump. You get a lot of lightning bolts in this. I think they maybe have changed some of the mechanics of the weapons.
Right. Yeah, maybe they tried to focus in on the item distribution that you would get in a modern Mario Kart game.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing lightning bolts every single race, but I think I have, especially when the player's in like 5th or lower, like they keep getting them. And they're very good in this game more than ever before. I feel like they aren't too bad in the later games, but in this one you can actually run over people who are small. It's very hard to get away with that in the new ones.
At least in Mario Kart 64 and onward, they did make it so that your position played a huge role in what your item distribution was. So
this creator loves the bright palette. It's just the LEDs underneath the track lighting her up.
This hack creators never had, their eyes have never heard a day in their life.
I can't read what it's supposed to say.
In the middle?
Yeah.
So the name of this, in the middle of the cloud course?
Yes.
It looks like it probably says Mushroom Cup. But the name of the course is Cloud Top Course. That's the name of it.
That's one I don't like. I finally found a map that I wouldn't notice. If it were gone, I wouldn't care. Pretty generic.
The players who are doing well seem to be the ones who have a little bit more understanding of Super Mario Kart, not as an entry in the Mario Kart series, but as a game on its own. Things like understanding that you don't always have to be holding the gas down, and sometimes even it would help you to hold the brake. Those are the players who are just generally doing quite well.
I got used to using auto drive in 8s and not have to hold down the button, not only because I don't like holding down buttons for no reason, but also it is a lot easier to wrap your head around drifting and braking when you can just not do that part where you just have 2 buttons to press and you're not holding down a third. Because I tend to play on 150 or 200cc, and if you don't brake on that, you're not going to win.
Dropped a message in the chat for anyone who are in the SpeedBump channel, for anyone who might be getting frustrated right now. A reminder that not holding the gas in Super Mario Kart is a powerful technique.
So is hopping a bunch. Not really power sliding, but hopping around corners is also good in this game. I think there might be a very subtle drift it's nothing like it is later where you get a boost, but you can sort of do it. You'll spin out though. You have to be careful. It sucks. So I just hop around corners. I think that's what you're supposed to do. It's
got like a slight slide to it, but it's difficult to control, and it doesn't seem to actually make you corner any faster, which is really the big tech in later Mario Karts, is that the power slide allows you to corner so much more effectively and with more control, not less.
Yeah, and then there's the boost, and if you haven't played the Switch version, they added a purple boost that gives it even more of a boost if you charge it up far enough. What kind of sicko changes the ending tape to a bunch of blocks, and if you don't hit it right, you get rammed in?
That is kind of mean.
We have players all over the place now. Some of them are on Area 4.
This is Bowser Castle. Not surprisingly, that's what it was called in the original Super Mario Kart, but this is this game's version of Super Mario Kart.
This one looks downright pleasant compared to not only the other courses we've seen, but maybe even the original Bowser Castle levels. This one looks fine. It's a little sharp here and there, but it's not got any of the shenanigans that make Bowser's Castle a tedious thing to play. That being said, Rob did not make it. They maybe are out of lives.
Well, it looks like all of the players who had made it all the way to Bowser's Castle, Deathlock, Rob, and Merlin, have all game overed on it. But I think, like we said, you kind of need to lose one time on a lot of these stages to make sense of them. I think we're going to see at least all those players clear Mushroom Cup on this go-round. Joystick Hero is now on Bowser's Castle. Would argue that would make Joystick Hero sort of tied up or fourth place, however you want to look at it. But if Joystick Hero clears this course, that's in the lead now. And has 3 lives. So that'll give them 3 attempts on the next stage as well.
The live system is nonsense.
I know.
They didn't know what to do. I mean, lives have always been bad, in my opinion. Like, historically, it made sense switching from arcade a little bit, but they just kept them. They didn't know what else to do. And even in the modern Marios, they kind of throw lives at you, just like, well, what else are we going to give them? They just have nothing to do. Odyssey was giving out millions of stars instead, millions of moons instead of
Right
lives.
there, we have Joystick Hero moving on to the 5th cup, Mario Kart Stadium 2. Or the 5th track in the cup, so that's progress. This track looks very similar to the other Mario Kart Stadium we saw. It looks kind of like it's the same Mario Kart Stadium, but in reverse. I wonder if that's what they were going for. It really looks like it's the same Mario Kart Stadium, just in reverse.
Mirror match. They have, you played any of the new courses? Do you play Mario Kart?
Yeah, I love Mario Kart.
Modern, have you played any of the new 16?
I think I played a few of them when they released, but I haven't like kept playing them.
They released them 8 recently, another 8.
Yeah, I think I did some matches on my stream with viewers when the 2nd group released.
Waluigi Pinball. How could you forget that one?
I don't know that I played that track. Maybe I did.
That is, it's a really good one.
That's the one I keep hearing everyone say is their favorite. Or at least I've heard enough talking about it that it sounds like people really like it.
I mean, aesthetically, it's my jam. I don't know if it's really good or not. Somebody shot me with a green shell through 10 pinballs, and I was pretty mad.
Joystick Hero just effortlessly clearing Mushroom Cup. Made it look pretty easy. So Joystick Hero will be moving on to Flower Cup.
Yeah.
While the rest of our players seem to be doing a lot better their second pass through Mushroom Cup.
I remember playing DS Mario Kart online for the first time. That was new to me, having access to online play for one of those kind of games on my DS with my friend who knew how to snake and was just a big cheater butthead. And there was no hope for me against him. I think that's why he wanted to play. He was just like, this time I'll get him, and he just has the tech. I feel like 8 doesn't really have much of that. It has a couple other things, but they pretty much got rid of that, I think. I might be wrong. There are some players who are just inexplicably better than me, and I think that they're just better than me, but maybe there is tech like that. I don't think there is, though.
Okay, so this track is Mario Circuit 1, and as you can see, that's messed up. That's such a small track.
Yeah. It looks like Lauracia is clearing the clouds, as long as they don't fall here. Oh! That might be bad. It made it fit.
God,
Oh,
no. That's so unfortunate. Fortunately for how short this track is, that joystick's on, it seems like it's probably not that difficult. There's just not enough going on for it to really look like it's all that hard.
Oh, I remember 8 has fire hopping, or at least the Wii U version did. I don't know if they ever changed that. I didn't like that tech. It was basically being able to keep your dash permanently. Use the whole run. I feel like I've watched speedrunners play Mario Kart 8, and I haven't seen them doing that, so maybe that doesn't work on the Switch version. Maybe they patched it out.
The fire hopping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing anymore.
It was pretty incredible, but it wouldn't be fun to play against somebody who was doing it, and I wouldn't enjoy doing it myself. So it would ruin the game for me. It would just be one of those things where I'm like, I respect the tech, but it's a competitive game, and you are immortal levels of tech.
Oh, dude was really close to being within striking range.
Did you see Rob Snowlock's victory method?
No, what happened?
Going across the finish line into the swamp, Princess Peach dies, but wins the race. Second place.
Fantastic.
She's abandoned down there. She's drowning, but she is the champ, and her ego will carry her onward.
Deathlock also getting 8th place on this Bowser's Circuit course is really causing some trouble. Dude was within striking range of 4th before getting bumped and basically knocked back to like 7th. Deathlock just took 8th. I'm not surprised that everyone's having a little bit of a hard time with this one. It seemed pretty challenging. If I remember correctly, Joystick Hero only barely eked out 4th.
Oh, got mushroomed. I see that they didn't bother to change that. Princess Peach can just drop those on the course. Just the treats.
Yeah, that's the other weird system in Super Mario Kart is that since computer opponents don't collect items, instead each character has their own like favorite item that they can basically just use an infinite number of anytime they want to. It's if I'm not mistaken, it's actually like speed tech for the run to choose. I think it's like Donkey Kong or Bowser, because it basically means that there's someone, I can't remember who it is, but the rationale for who you pick is basically taking one more person off the course who can use their item. All right, so dude did get the clear on. Yeah, dude got the clear on Bowser's Castle. I was looking away, but this is definitely Mario Circuit 5 or Mario Circuit 2, the 5th course in this track, in this cup.
Revenge of the Cup.
I mean, from what I can tell, I mean, I can only judge it by having watched it, not having played it. This track seems way easier than the Bowser's Castle course. So I think if dude got past Bowser's Castle, I think it's more or less a lock for getting through here.
I think that all the players are going to do fine here because reversing the courses only takes a second to adjust to. I feel like it's always this non-content, and I hate it in Mario. Sure. It's such a lazy... because in Mario, you get things for... there's like a progress mark, and the achievement hunter in me wants that gold on everything on 200cc. So now I have to do them all twice. I have to do them backwards and forwards. And get... at that speed, sometimes the computers just kind of jump in front of you at the end after a blue shell, and you lose your perfect medal.
I think it's interesting that it took us so long to finally get a Mario Kart game with a 200cc mode. I mean, Mario Kart 8 with their 200cc mode is like the first game since Super Mario Kart where you would ever even need to know what the brake button was.
Dude blasted themselves with that shell right after their star ended. They seem to be okay.
Yeah, it looks like they survived it. Oh no, I'm worried that I misjudged. I thought that it was... I thought dude was onto the last Mario Circuit course. They had gone back to the beginning of the cup. That's unfortunate. The joys of the first and last course in the cup being Mario Circuit.
I just love this pink zone. It's so good. Perfect palette. And no other color will do. Oh, that sucks. They were so close to that huge sideways skip.
Also, worth noting is that Joystick Hero is on the second the second cup's Bowser course. This is the 4th course in the cup, so Joystick Hero is actually on track if things go well to be able to clear a second cup. There's certainly enough time left. Unfortunately, looks like they may have just gotten into a little bit of trouble. The AI cannot figure out how to navigate that turn.
Oh damn, dude.
That is like. Ooh.
Dude has gone for a splash a second time. So you said the tools for this have been... I mean, I never saw a hack like this. This is such a wide... I hate the design of the tracks, but the concept of adding whole tracks into this game.
The first one I was aware of that did like a full-scale modification of this that was like really high quality was Mario Kart R, if I'm not mistaken is the name of it. And that came out like maybe 2 years ago. It's pretty good, and so I think in the meantime, the tools have just been continuing to mature.
Joystick Hero taking second again. That course doesn't look too bad. Some of these look okay. Like if you took the best 3 that I've seen, I think you would have a good Mushroom Cup building in. I don't really like the figure 8, and that one's lighter than some of these other ones. I think the second and third one in the Mushroom Cup are really bad, and the fourth one in the figure 8s are both whatever. The figure 8s are whatever. I like the Bowser's course. I think it actually is fine. It's maybe easier than those have been. We raced one of those on Arcade Pit today, and I was saying that it is in the pile of the worst maps for that game, probably, to try and deal with late game Bowser stage.
Well, if you're a big fan of Mario Circuit, we're back with our 3rd Mario Circuit course on Joystick Hero's screen. And I would like to draw your attention to the mini-map at the bottom of Joystick Hero's screen where Yoshi has decided to just absolutely slam that wall.
Lakitu
all race long.
Does not like Yoshi. That's all there is to it. He's just not going to help him out. This is the map where it goes up in the sky a little bit, I think. Pretty good. I was wondering about thinking about ROM hacks that I never would have seen before. Mario 2 having the Doki Doki Panic having entire hacks. I would like to play that one. I saw you playing.
You don't want to play the one you saw me playing if it was recent, but the older one I played, Return to Subcon, is very good. The tools for modifying that game were made by D to the 4th. She's a really prominent SMW hacker, and she made that tool for GlitchCat to make a ROM hack for, and the tools seem very good, and he's made some really cool stuff with it.
I'm interested in this.
His most recent hack he made was basically, do you know every glitch in Super Mario 2, which is a nightmarish level of complexity if you're not like a big
I can barely beat it. I would say that I can't in fact beat it. I need all the cheats I can get.
Final Sentinel is making the educated decision.
This game in these stages has a hard time figuring out what place you're actually in. Joystick Hero jumping around from 7th and 8th to 2nd place takes...
It always happens right around the crossing. If you go under the part of the track they're going over, it thinks you've like moved back in the course, it looks like.
Final Sentinel going to a much more difficult game than Mario Kart has ever been. You an F-Zero head?
Oh, I love F-Zero.
You coming to MagFest want to ride the AX machine?
One of these years I would like to go to MagFest. I'm hoping that with GDQ kind of distancing themselves with Florida, maybe they'll go back to Virginia and we'll be able to do the MagFest to GDQ pipeline.
Yeah, that's a good pipeline.
Well, it's about the 30-minute mark, and Joystick Hero has cleared 2 of the 3 cups in this game. I mean, Joystick Hero really did get their bearings quite quickly. I would not be surprised if Joystick Hero says, yeah, I'm actually very good at Super Mario Kart. Because I feel like to have made all of this look as effortless as they did, you would have to be quite good at the base game.
I think the Mushroom Cup courses were harder than what I've seen in the next set.
I do think that the Bowser course that's in the Mushroom Cup has seemed like it's probably the hardest course in that we've seen, yeah. But yeah, looks like that's time. 30 minutes.
Time is up.
I think the others were what? Merlin Cross, Deathlock, Dude, and I think that was it. Everybody else maxed out at Mushroom Cup 4.
Nice work. Well, this is a romhacking.net is a good place to check for these kind of things. It's one of the popular Mario hacks. I mean, it is very complete. It's just I would redesign for ease of play, but maybe on 50cc these are more reasonable. I'm kind of scared that they won't be, because those jumps seem a little tight, and maybe they'll be really hard with the slower engine.
Possibly. I don't know that it seemed like most of those jumps required you to make too much distance. In fact, most of the launches seemed like they went a little over far. Like, if this thing unlocked a 150cc, I fear that all of those jumps no longer work.
Well, that's SpeedBump. Thanks for joining me out the blues.
No, thanks for having me. Good luck with your game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing a little thing here.
All right, take it easy.